Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Divine Moon Guidance. We are going to do your October up a little bit differently and decorated my little table here with some Halloween ornaments. I love Halloween. And yeah, so I'm going to do it a little differently this time. Just going to pull some themes, some oracle messages, and what messages you need to know for October. So let's get into it. What is the major theme for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October 2022? Please, Spirit, thank you so much for your guidance. And how are you all doing? Hope you're good. Sorry for the loud truck noises, and there have been some planes flying overhead, so I apologize in advance for those. All right, what is the Gemini message, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2022. What is the overall theme, actually, for October 2022, please? Alrighty, and I'm going to read from the book on these ones. Oh, you have Death, Scorpio's card. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. So the Death card here just says, the eternal cycle begins here. Alrighty, so some type of transformation is going on in your life. And let's see what the book says. 'Tis not the end, though I may pass in the night. I get to do my time over, although you may get a fright. So do not be afraid if you pull the Death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card at Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. Okay, so definitely something is about to exit your life. And this could be anything. It could be fear-based. It could be habit-based. People, situations, job, any however it resonates for you. And always connect with your intuition on these types of readings, because I read these for a number of people, and so I'm just connecting intuitively. So for you too, if you're reading this and you see these cards and something pops out to you or a message comes through, take that message, because that was meant for you. And for others, messages that don't resonate, that's not your message, that's for somebody else. But for you, Gemini, I'm feeling there is some type of chapter closing, some type of transformation, endings. And with an ending, there is always new beginnings, so don't be afraid of that. I know it can be hard and uncomfortable at times when things do close out, when things do end. And, we are here, and I say this all the time, we are here to learn and to grow and to experience these human events and situations, and we aren't meant to stay stagnant. We are meant to constantly evolve and to constantly learn things through hard times, through good times, and take whatever we can to develop our soul, because that is what we're here to do. We are here to develop our soul. So don't be afraid of whatever is coming or closing out or leaving your life, okay? This is meant to be, and Spirit will always replace those things. Whatever is coming to an end, whatever is closing out, Spirit will replace those with something even better. Alrighty, so let's pull you Season of the Witch Oracle. I have two of these decks. One is the Shaman, which is this one, and this one here is the ᴂᴜ. I have no idea. I'm sorry if I screw that name up, but all of these decks can be found, of course, on Amazon. Good old Amazon. Okay, Spirit, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What oracle messages does Gemini need to see for the month of October 2022? Thank you so much for your guidance, your clarity, and your messages. Okay. You guys must be going through it because I'm feeling like a really heavy, kind of like a somber, is that a word? Like a, oh, sorry. Let me get all those cards that fell. Yep, totally going through it, I'm sure. Energies just went whoop-ha. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I just feel like something's really heavy, and so I would totally understand if you're in hermit mode right now. You have the sex magic. Okay. Card number 38. So 38 could mean something to you as well as the number 11, which is also a master number here. And it says, I draw my body with an invisible blade, carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. Very, very interesting. What are you guys doing? Never mind, I don't want to know. Let me read from the book. Card 38. We have... Okay, so this is uninhibited. That's the keyword there. Okay, so consider this your initiation. You are being guided to disinhabit your spirit so you may move forward in a natural and authentic way. Those who do not understand your freedom are limited by their own self-consciousness and social constraints. Likewise, those who do not support you in acting upon your desires are lashing out for fear of not fulfilling their own. Their lack of freedom attempts to box you in because they are not ready to receive such a gift for themselves. Sad as it may be, their lack of enlightenment is not a reason to keep your soul bound in solidarity. If you find yourself among those who do not support your passion, now may be a time to self-exile and seek more illuminated and open-minded friendships. Okay, so I feel like there could be people around you, and that's probably what's going on. Whether this is friendships, family, coworkers, take it how it resonates, but there could be people around you right now that's not really understanding who you are, your purpose, what your goals and aspirations. And so they're like on a different page than you. They're in a different world. And so you could be having, disagreements with these people, or just realizing that you guys aren't connecting anymore, like how you used to, and that's fine. Like I tell a lot of people are here for seasons. They're here for lessons. And, some will stay for your entire life, and some will fade away, and some will fade away and come back. So it just depends your purpose, your path, your mission in this life. Sorry, that's the mailman. So if things and people are just not vibing with you anymore, just never mind. Just do your thing and keep going, keep moving forward. There's things that they have to learn, and there's things that they're not fully leveled up in, maybe. And so, that's not their fault. They're just on a different path than you. And right now, they don't understand you because there's something that they need to go through and learn, and there's something that you need to go through and learn. So I feel like there is a crossroads happening at the moment where you're going to have to decide, do I want them to stay in my life? Can I move on knowing that, if we are meant to come back together, however that means for you, then we'll come back together? Or can we just, agree to disagree and peacefully move on? Whether that means peacefully move on separately or peacefully move on together, but there is some differences here. And I do feel like because of those differences that you are kind of in hermit mode and exiling yourself and putting your own beliefs and feelings on the back burner just so that they feel comfortable, or that they have the upper hand, or that they win this argument. And that's what the type of energy is. So like some of you could be staying quiet just because you don't want to ruffle feathers, or maybe you don't want to make things worse, but definitely stand up and for what you believe in, and what you feel is right, regardless if it's right or not. It's probably right for you, right? So What other message does, sorry, my nose is itchy. October. What other message does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know right now for the month of October 2022? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides for your guidance, for your messages, for your clarity for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think I just split this, but oh well. More shuffle. You must be all over the place, just like mentally and emotionally, because I feel like a little, like my brain is thinking something else and my mind wants to think something else. I don't know. Okay, so you have the healer card. Wow, death and then healing. Obviously, that's perfect to have after the death card. Number 22, funny, also a master number. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Very deep messages you have here, Gemini. Obviously, you have master numbers coming through, which is telling me that you have a lot of important people surrounding you, both in the physical, but a lot in the spiritual. And they're trying to help you through this transition, through these people situations that's exiting your life here. So know that you are definitely surrounded and protected at this time. I do have to read from the book, which is this one. So yeah, I'm just feeling a lot. I know things are probably really hard for you at this moment, but know that you are in such good hands spiritually, that they want to see you happy, that they want to see you succeed. And so they're here, they're there, right, like with you right now, trying to get you to see, trying to get you to understand that everything is going to be okay. And I know it doesn't feel okay at the moment, but it will be okay. Let's see what this card means. So the healer card. You can become a facilitator of healing, creating healing tools such as a guided meditation, healing jewelry, candles, and even creating your oracle deck can provide others with a path to heal themselves. You create the path for others to walk. You are unique and have something to share with this world. And I think that's also too what your ancestors, your ancestors too, and your spirit guides and everyone is trying to get you to see that you are so unique and you are so wanted and needed in this world. And so whatever the situation is that you are clinging to, that you are very sad about, like maybe you even thought like, I can't go on anymore, I don't want to go on anymore. Spirit is saying, no, we need you in this world. You are needed here, and you are you bring a lot of healing and love to other people, okay? So there are others that need you for that reason, for your love, for your compassion, for your creativity, for being who you generally are. So just take a moment to breathe. Maybe find something that's very creative, like very helps you express your emotions and help you, whether that's journaling, coloring, creating something, or stepping out into nature. Like get really grounded with yourself and try to push past this really heavy energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October 2022. What messages does Gemini need to see, please, for October 2022, please? It's getting really hot in here. So the energy is really intense. Like if I can just tell you what it feels like. It feels like a really dark gray cloud. And it's hot. Alrighty, so one more shuffle for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. October 2022. Please, Spirit, what messages does Gemini need to see, please? And I feel like some of you are like faking that you're happy or that everything's okay. You have the Six of Ghosts, which is the Six of Cups. So there could be, you know, some people from your past, maybe old friends, family members that are trying to come in to help you in this situation. And I feel like they want to restore what was taken from you, or what you feel was taken from you. And, you know, they want to be there for you. And you see how they're all coupled up? Like, you have so much support and so much love around you. And they're here to say, don't do anything stupid. Don't even worry about what's going on. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, it's hurtful. Yes, you know, you could feel like things are at the end, but it's not. You have a lot of support around you. Have a lot of love and people that want to help you through this transition, through whatever is exiting your life. Yeah. King of Swords, the King of Bats. Oh, sorry, the Knight of Bats. So knights are all about journeys, and so I feel like this may be a really difficult journey for you at the moment. And you know, the Knight of Swords, he's very he kind of doesn't think before he acts. And so, you know, you could be doing things and not really thinking them through. Like, I don't want to say that this is happening, but, you know, for some of you could be drinking and driving, and, you know, going out to suppress whatever is causing all this pain. And so, like, you're putting your life and others around you at jeopardy by doing this type of behavior where you're not really thinking before you act. So be careful of the things, even like people that you're surrounding yourself with. If they're not good for you at the moment, you know, just say thank you but no thanks, whatever that means for you. Queen of Bats, Queen of Swords. So just be honest with yourself about this situation too. Like, I feel like some of you are, if this is like a romantic thing, I feel like some of you are trying to convince yourself that things are okay, or that that person was correct and you're wrong. No, stand in your throne, sit on your throne, stand straight up, wear that crown, and be like, and be honest with yourself. You know, like, some things are meant to be lessons and to help you evolve, like I said in the beginning. And I feel like this is definitely a mental thing going on for you, because you have two knights so far. Yes, you have some cups, but you have knights. You have the swords. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords. Very much air energy, and so it's very mental. Your mental process, you could be thinking a lot, and I feel like it's overthinking as well, and maybe harsh thinking. Maybe even the way you say things are coming out a little bit harsh, because the Queen of Swords can be very cutthroat. And so, you know, if you are saying things and doing things before but not realizing the consequences of those actions and those words, you could be hurting not just others but yourself. So just be careful. And I know you're only doing this because the situation that you're going through is making you a little bit I guess cold-hearted and not the nicest person to be around at the moment. But, you know, if I suggest, and I'm just suggesting, you don't have to do this, but for those of you that are in hermit mode, that's probably the best thing, because, you know, you are keeping yourself safe as well as the people around you safe. So if maybe retreat a little bit and try to heal whatever the situation is for you, and know that you do have loved ones that want to be there for you and that want to support you and help you through this challenging moment. Sorry, this is irritating me. We have the Seven of Bats. See a lot of swords here. Seven of Bats is Seven of Swords here. And Seven of Swords is a lot of stealing, manipulation, lies. So whether you are lying to yourself, or you're lying to others, or it's a combination of both, like, the Queen of Swords is here to say, stop lying. Be honest. Be truthful. You know, I'm not sure what this situation, or maybe you've been lied to, and so you are the one that has to really be like, no, I know you're lying to me, and here's the facts. Because the Queen of Swords, she's very logical, she's very analytical. She's an air sign, and air signs are analytical and logical. So like, if someone is doing this to you and lying to you, you're gonna cut it out, and you're gonna be like, I know you're lying to me, here's why, here's how I know, here's the facts, here's the proof. And you're just not going to take it anymore. And I think that's also too what I'm feeling for some of you, is just someone's not being truthful to you about whatever. And so you're finding it out, you're cutting it out, you're putting an end to it with the Death card here. And I feel like your friends and family that's closest to you is trying to really help you, either help shine a light on whatever the Seven of Bats here is, or just to help you because you have shined the light on it, and now you've cut that person, situation, excuse me, out of your life. Alrighty, let's see, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, October 2022, please. Let's see what else comes out. More swords. You have the Five of Bats, Five of Swords. Yeah, a lot of a lot of like petty arguments in general, disagreements. I feel like this whole energy right here, it's so childish. It really feels childish. And you know, like how this guy he's like hoarding all the bats, and then this guy's holding all the trick-or-treat bags. It's like very greedy energy and very childish. So, you know, if you're having trouble letting go of a person, whatever, try to focus. And I know it helps me. Try to focus on the things that they did, the things that they did wrong, and the things that they weren't truthful about, you know, because that's going to help you if you're having a hard time letting go of a person. Write down a list of all the negative crap they did, said, whatever. And just, you know, when you start to feel sad, read that list, because whatever this is for you, it just feels very manipulative, childish, and not good. And Spirit is trying to get you into that Queen of Swords energy. And if you're already there, then kudos for you for standing your ground, for stepping on that throne, for be like, no, I am protecting myself, protecting my loved ones. You are a bunch of BS, childish crap, and be gone. You totally exiled this out of your life because they just weren't truthful. They weren't a good person, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. But you know, some people just have their own journeys to take, and I don't know, some people are just not nice. And, you know, it could be their upbringing, the challenges and situations they've gone through, and it's kind of sad in a way. So definitely send this person, the situation, whatever it is, love and light, because they are going through it. They're not healed person. They are not a healed person, and they have a lot of demons. And to go off and hurt someone else, it says a lot about them, and a lot about that they are not completely healed about whatever situation that has caused them pain. So yeah, you have the Six of Pumpkin, which is the Six of Pentacles. So there is going to be something where, because this is exiting out of your life, something new and more grounded and more stable is about to enter your life. And I'm not saying if this is a love thing for you, I'm not saying that a new love will come in. It could, but it could also mean maybe you get promoted, or maybe you get offered some type of raise, or, you know, it's something other than love can also replace love that has exited your life, you know. So whatever stability and groundedness that is, that's going to replace this void, which is what I'm feeling. And it's going to bring back something that was either lost or taken from you, if that makes any sense. It's going to replace something that you once had that you no longer have, and it's going to replace that. And it's going to be so much more better, so much more worth it. Look at all these, like this little cat little cat and ghost is like super happy to be given these little treats, and it's like, this is owed to you almost. Like, I don't know, it just feels like a balance because of this, whatever crappy energy was, that's exiting your life and something better, more stable is coming in for you. So get ready if you have not already received it. It's coming. Maybe around October. Obviously October. Maybe around the end of October, like Halloween. Something could pop up in your DMs. Sorry, that was me. Or not even just DMs, you know, just something could come up out of the blue and just be like, hey. I think it's gonna help you to move past this energy, to past this crappy person. Okay. Page of Ghosts, which is the Page of Cups. So yeah, see, I told you a message is going to be coming through. Something that you're going to feel really giddy about, for really happy and like, yay, I can move past this, or this feels so much better. You can see that little message on the ground? Ooh, right there. A message is going to be coming through, and I do feel like it's towards the end of the month. Help you to move past this energy, to forget about whatever this was for you, to forget and move forward and know that everything happens for a reason and that you're going to be fine. You have loved ones around you. You know, this person, if this was a person for you, has their own healing to do, and you know, they came in for a season, for a reason, for a lesson, and goodbye. Sayonara. Sayonara? Is that how you say it? You know what I mean. And you see how the mask comes off? That's you. I'm feeling like something is going to be revealed, or it has already been revealed. And so because you've taken that strength and that courage to confront this, to let it go, it's like now you're going to be kind of like gifted this new loving, stable thing. You have the King of Pentacles, abundance. Yeah, so, you know, I think I said this in the beginning, but when certain things leave your life, they're always replaced with something better. And I feel like that is what's happening for you. With the King of Pumpkins here, you're gonna feel a lot more happier, a lot more abundant, and you know, it could be finances. So some of you could be getting some type of raise, but if it's not even financial, I just feel like you yourself is going to have a more happier, abundant life. You have the Four of Bats, which is the Four of Swords. So yeah, when you get past this energy, just take some rest. I feel like this is a very emotional and even mental stress challenge for you at this moment. And you know, once you get past this, take some much needed Gemini time, whatever that means for you. Take some rest. Know that all is well. Your spirits have your back. The universe has your back. Everyone is here to support you. And then you have the World card. Yep. You are about to, once this closes out, you're definitely going to step into a much more abundant, happier life for you. A much more happier time with the King of Pumpkins here and the World card. You're just going to be loving life. I know this is such, you're probably like, no, I'm not. I don't see it coming. Get out of that energy, get out of that thought best. Again, that is your fears. That is the Swords energy right there. That is your mental state. Get past that. Everything is going to be fine. You know, if this is a situation like a love thing, there's so much more fish in the sea. Come on, you know that. You know that. You know this person wasn't the only human on earth. So, yeah, let's pull you one more card for you, Gemini. Because I feel like you've had a lot of mental battles going on, and emotional as well. And once you get past this, like I said, a brand new chapter is going to be opening up for you. A lot more happier, a lot more abundant. You know, you could even see increases, because love and your career life have kind of mirror each other. So if your love life is doing good, your career life is doing good. If your career life is doing bad, your love life is kind of doing bad, you know. So go ahead and try to balance that out. And with the Six of Pumpkins here, it's all about balance. So once you balance one end, the other end will balance, okay? So take that how it resonates. Can I get a final closing message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit, for the month of October 2022? Thank you so much for your guidance, for your clarity, and these messages. I don't mean for these readings to go on so long, but they just do. Like once you get into like the flow of it and the messages start coming through, you're just like a word vomit. All right, so you have forgiveness here, reducing burden, and that's kind of also too what I was slightly picking up here, and I kind of touched on it a little bit. Like whatever, if this is a person for you, a group of career, you know, whatever, however this relates to you, relates to manipulation wise and getting you down and feeling like being untruthful to you, let's try to see it through the eyes of love here. They have a lot of healing, unhealed wounds themselves, a lot of probably preconditioned things that they picked up growing up, and they need love and support and prayers themselves to get past whatever they are struggling to get past, whatever they're struggling to work through. Because obviously, if you are so low to go and hurt someone else because you can't own up to your traumas, because you can't see and heal your own traumas, and you rather project them onto another person, like that is so sad. Like, I feel like you are much more healed than this person. If this is a person for you, I feel like you are much more healed. You have a lot more support. And you got to look at too like that. Like maybe they don't have that much support and they don't have that role model like you do. And that's kind of sad. And so, you know, just wish them well, wish them the best. Don't, you know, wish them pain or whatever. Like that's not good. It's not a good reciprocation or energy to give, because when you, whatever type of energy you give out kind of comes back to you, right? So just be aware. So this forgiveness card is a wrong is done, consequences you cannot deny, but to hold a grudge is to drink poison and think that the other person will die. If you have chosen this card, you think about who it is that you could be forgiving, and that includes yourself. So with that too, like maybe this person doesn't deserve forgiveness right now. Who does need forgiveness is yourself. So don't be too hard on yourself. You know, we connect with certain individuals for a reason, for a lesson, like I said, and don't be so hard on yourself. Don't regret going to the mall that day, or don't regret going to the bar that night. You know, like things happen for a reason, and there is a big lesson and a beautiful lesson to learn from this situation. So I hope you take care of yourself, Gemini. Know that everything is going to be okay. You have the World card ending this read, and things are going to definitely turn around for you. So take care. Bye.